Today's week 3 of the garden tour. The date is June 25th. I never know what day it is. But things have gotten crazy big. It's in the morning here, so I'm going to try and do this before it gets super hot. But I want to show you this while some of the garden's still in shade. Alright, so here's a pan of how everything looks on week 3. And everything's gotten really big. I feel like I say that every video, but it's true. And so we're going to start in this first bed, like we always do. The tomatoes are getting really big. We're starting to be able to prune all of the bottom leaves off of them and just kind of clean them up and keep them away from the soil, especially since we're still watering right now with a hose. So it's a lot of water just kind of like pulling up at the bottom. And so we're cleaning up all the leaves. The pumpkin is so much bigger than last week. This leaf compared to my hand. It's huge, which is really exciting. And so we have tomatoes here. I don't know what kind these are. I didn't tag them well enough. I knew I should have put tags on every single one because I color code my seedling pots. So I know which ones they are, but I don't create tags for all of them. So I need to do that because I have no idea what these are. So really happy basil that we pruned the top off of so that it'll bush out. We did the same thing with our peppers there, so you can see that that guy's doing really well. This is the opal basil. We also took the top off of that. Let's see if you can see it right there. That stem right there is where we prune the top, and so it'll bush out a little more. These are habanadas. That one's really big. More basil, more peppers. Here are the jalapenos, and they're doing really well. This one is a Murasaki pepper and a little marigold. There's more stuff here. The eggplants, all of the eggplants are doing so well in the soil. It's awesome. This, I think, is a zinnia. So if I'm right, this is where I planted a Moulin Rouge zinnia, which is this beautiful big red zinnia, like deep red. They're so pretty, and I just fell in love with them planting them for the first time in my last garden. And so I did more here, and so I'm really excited about that. More things there. This is the zucchini. It's doing well. You can see how big it's gotten. Got a little stuff on the leaves there, but it's doing really well. And then this is a marigold that has a very long stem on it, but it's recovering pretty nicely. And then this one is a Thai basil. We grow these a little bit for the leaves, but we mostly grow them for the flowers so that the bees have something because they're really pretty. All right, let's go to this bed back here. So the marigolds are out. I love just the colors on these. I love how they're just kind of like two-toned and sometimes three-toned and different. So those are really cool. Oh, Remy has the zoomies. Let's see. There he is. Hey, bud. And then those back there are noodle beans. They're all doing really well. We're going to get cattle panel trellises. It's just taking us a while because we don't have a truck. And the cattle panels we want to get are pretty big, so we're working on it. This one is a eggplant. It's really pretty. Another habanada. All these peppers are doing so well. It's so awesome to actually have soil. That's good. Our last garden, there was only so much we could do with the soil because it was so expensive to bring it in bag by bag. And so this one, it was awesome to be able to just do a drop. And then get my shadow out of here. There's another eggplant. Right here. I think this might be a pumpkin. I saw this earlier this morning when I was watering. I didn't think any more would come up. But that might be a pumpkin. We're going to see what that is. And then this bed back here. These are cherry tomatoes. I know what all of these are. So these are going to be super sweet, I think 100 cherry tomatoes. And then back here, I don't know what this is. It looks like a zinnia to me, but I don't remember planting one here. But I might have. I don't remember. I just kind of put seeds places at a certain point. And so there they are. Really happy eggplants. The okra are starting to bush out and get more leaves, which is really nice. And then they're turning this like really pretty deep, it's like deep red color. And then there's the other line of noodle beans. This is a zucchini, which I think this is the biggest one. Yeah, this is the biggest one. So it's doing really well. And then these are the amaranth. I'm obsessed with these already. It's really pretty color, so I'm really excited to have like that red pop out. Over here, we have more tomatoes. This one is the golden nugget. Yeah, golden nugget. So this is gonna be like a yellow or orange. I think it's a cherry. This is really funny. I'm gonna take this off, but I love that this is so big on this little plant. So there's an okra. We're gonna take that off, but I love that it's happening. And then there's the rest of this bed. Everything's doing really well. And then so happy. This bed I love because it looks starting to look really full, which is awesome. So we have tomatoes in here. We have basil. We have eggplants. We have peppers. Got amaranth. There were two little ones here that I just moved to other places. There's a marigold over there. There's a opal basil, purple basil, and then these are those kind of potato leaf kind of tomatoes. I think this one is the same as that one, so let me see what kind this is. This is the tomato glacier. I don't remember which one that is. Could be anything. And then these are the bush beans, which I'm really excited about. Today I'm going to plant out more of these because I just love how they filled in this spot. And I have a lot of empty gaps around like the bigger things. And so I'm going to put some bush beans in there. Another thing, I also want to do an update on the grapes, which is really exciting. Right, so here, first of all, I don't think I did this last time. This is how big this grape is. It's ginormous. And it's pretty loaded. So there's some grapes there. And Andrew tried one this week, and he said that he thinks they're gonna be really good. So they're still kind of like tart right now because they're small. But this thing has so many in there. And then let's see if we can find that guy that was, oh yeah, here it is. Look at that. It's so pretty. So, get in there. Yeah, it's beautiful. So I'm really excited about that. And this thing is covered in grapes. It's pretty awesome.